Yo, 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 yo. What up, Shmi and Step in it. Step in it. What up, y'all? If you're new, welcome. If you're turning, what up? Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Go and check out that track I'm on in that description below. But here we go. Another react video. Suave Dawson. Dawson. Suave Dawson. Dawson. I feel like I'm just being a jerk. Versus Jenezyz, aka Fat Boy. This is a one-off. Real quick side note: Jenezyz took 2 matches in one night. This was requested by Championship Battle Rap from Facebook. Salutes to y'all. Good lucks to both of them. No bias though, you know. I can't give him a round or be a little light on him because he had 2 matches in one night, you know. So it is what it is. Let's get into it. Dust. What up, Suave?
Now before I get this round started,
these
bars in this verse for you. You don't know me like that, nigga. So I gonna be too many personals. And I heard you was in Vegas, living off your mans, being a couch potato at your friend's house. They trying to help you out. Like, stand up. He put his hand out. It's always stand. It's looking for a handout. I know that is not a hand, but nah, it ain't over with. I just opened the lock. I just took the lock off Pandora's box. And didn't open it. You ain't popping yet, nigga? Damn. Hang it up. It's over with. You getting older and older. Pretty soon, you get in the casket. Turn it over, bitch. Now, what type of man? Tell me this. What type of man stabbed his friend in the back? Bitch, you whack. Always saying shit that'll get you whack. I'm got an extra pair of them goofy ass eyes to watch your back. Swear to God. Swear to God. Your best friend girl didn't want you to stay there. Swear to God. Your best friend girl didn't want you to stay there. But he stood up for your funky ass. On some drunk shit, begging to lick a clit. And that's the true definition of fuck shit. Look at me.
He out of the camera.
I got serpent. I'm mean with it. For real, nigga. I can't get any kind of this. Got an extended clip. I need to name the bitch Anaconda. On some girl shit. With the crossbow, nigga. I'll nail your bitch head to the wall. Yeah, that boa constrictor. I got that pipe like a python. Use a pole like a snake beat. With its infrared beam will make you feel like I took the incubator light on. Just like a snake. You ain't got no arms, bro. This scheme is a message in itself. Y'all better keep y'all lines cut. And if your man got something to say, I got enough in the clip for him, homie. Ain't no bunk beds in the casket, nigga. So you'll be very lonely. Wait, ain't that one of your worst fears? Is you continue living this life by yourself while this nigga head next to his body. So don't get beside yourself. Who you fooling, nigga?
I swear I've heard that before, but it was so hot.
Who you fooling, nigga? Nobody besides yourself. Who you killing the ring, nigga? Nobody besides yourself. See you disappoint. This hell a judge and disappoint. I bet you better have a wonderful for your kids. Cause this shit's been out of control and don't tell it for disappoint. Your life, don't gamble. When I bang the gavel, you'll see clips from your life like Eddie and Martin in life. I'm so wet. Alright, you so right. Fuck out the life. Bitch, I'm nice. If you die, I'm gonna kill you. Bitch, I'm hype. Knock him out. Bitch, I'm Mike. Okay. I'll buy you the kid. Bitch, I'm ice. Talk to him. I'm senseless. I'll put the metal to your dentist like a dentist. Give him a root canal. I'm a pro at it. No juvenile. I'm with the K. 2 clips. Duct tape. With the shoulder strap. I'm wacko. I only skip. You know you crap. Wait, juvenile? Wacko? Yeah. Fuck the pussy. You always went on dick suckers. Nothing. Had enough of your fat, ugly ass talking crazy.
Oh, she cute. Is she Asian? She look Asian or something bad. There we go. Stay back, Suave.
You don't get pussy like that, nigga. You should be trying to fuck, but don't know a bitch wanna fuck you. Even if you say you ate pussy, wait. Overweight pussy or
he farted on him. Suave clowning on him.
Wait, I shake pussy or nope. No job, food stamp having ass, Section 8 pussy.
I see a lot of cuties up in here. God dang. She cute right there with the gray shirt. On the back on the bar. She cute right there. With the jewelry in the back.
They give a bad name to blacks. This nigga was bragging like, I got 6 baby mama and 10 kids. Nigga!
That was hot. That was hot. That was hot.
This nigga posting pictures of my family trying to clown like, damn. But nobody cares. You want to impress me? Right. Next time post a picture of your fucked up family next to theirs. Smart, beautiful. Ask in the crowd. Shit, they the bomb. Yeah. As for yours, well, with that face, let's just say I hope they look like they mom. I boy started cooking out of nowhere. The type of bitches I pull, trust me, nigga, you wouldn't even approach. My 2 BMs compared to all yours put together wouldn't even be close. I'm glad you hopped this ring with me just to get a views. I kill them in real life, but I hope your fans come to your way so you can really get 10,000 views. You ain't handle this Suave, nigga. You know that? You got body back Cali Smooth. Tell them, man. I'm a cool dude, but I've been there and done that. Don't get confused. But I've been there and done that. Don't get confused. My mom was tripping when she saw me pops with all them elbows on the table trying to eat. Shit, I ain't talking about food. Compare me to you, nigga. This shit is not the same, homie. I'm the shit. And you look like this really shit emoji. Hey, it look like this really shit emoji.
He like, no, we giving it to her.
If I fuck your baby mama, just slide down. She don't want to marry a fella. Damn. Yeah, we both fat, but shit, I just wear it better. I don't want her chick. Her shit throwback, like an April sweater. See your chick, you better control her, because she looking for another nigga to console her. She telling you I'm just a friend. I told her, first start by blowing this cartridge before I stick it in. Once I bust in the mouth, game over. I'm out. Game over. Push the bitch head out the way. And I know how you Jenezyz, nigga. Because your fat ass still getting played. We trendsetters don't hate cocksuckers. B-A-M-F. Motherfucker.
Oh, so they got a fan. Other way with love better around. He's so excited. It's good to have a fan, man.
Now, before I get this round started, let's get these balls in this verse for you. Just know, you don't know me like that bitch nigga, so ain't nobody believing on your fake person. See how I got no crowd reaction? The bullshit you said verse, phony. Maybe I think a lot, but who in the fuck fries shit in a pot, in a frying pan, or deep fried, so you fuck up a lot? That's not fuck you, nigga. You let fat niggas look bad. You suck dick like women, and you feminine sweet like apples and cinnamon. You gon' need testosterone, adrenaline, and metaphor, similes, and synonyms. I'm in armor, thought hammer, all in a minute. Every bullet you got, and can get. Plus on your kin in them. I'm the reason they call it the murder mitten. Because what I'm spitting is lethal to any fag who's listening. You dying, nigga. And though Bible says Jenezyz is your salvation, I'm finna put round after round in your side. You a Dalmatian. Yeah.
That was so disrespectful, dog. Dang it.
Now look.
I guess this is homeland and this ain't his homeland. Dang it, this must have been hard for him.
Shit.
Oh. I'm joking.
Yo.
Dang.
Though the Bible says Jenezyz is your salvation, I put round after round on your side. You a Dalmatian. You see how I talk that shit, nigga? That's cause I'm with it, I act it, I live it. If I want it, I get it, I jack it. Push my buttons and I zip this nigga up in the casket. This is real life, not just some spitfist rap shit. They'll find Suave, cut up in pieces, floating on Dawson's Creek in tiny bags in the basket. You a jackass, nigga. That's why you getting your ass kicked. I'm a real American sniper. I hit him while he bucking through traffic. You got a couple of bouts, my nigga, but ain't none of them classics. You fight with white niggas, so this shit is tragic. But I feel you. You saw an opportunity, so you grabbed it. I wanted to make your career take off, but instead, you crash landed. Funny how I had you show up just to make them disappear. It's like magic. You a hating ass motherfucker acting like I ain't got bars, like I'm not a real MC. You must not have heard when I told XP that I'm a fat, smoking cancer patient and still living. Cause see, my mama's youngest child was a stillborn baby that's still kicking. But if it's still niggas to eat, I'm still shitting. Fuck you, you still won't eat if I'm still gripping. If this nigga trying to get stomped out, I still tip him. Shoot till nobody left but me and my dogs. I will Smith him. I am like everybody died except Will Smith. I said I'm gonna grab
that bar sound familiar, but
ain't nobody
that's
left but me and my
not
dogs.
saying
Yes, I will Smith him. You know what I said after this? Nigga, your bitch won't be able to kiss her mister, cause I will go to Smith and call it Jenezyz. Go. Finna hit this nigga so hard with a crow ball, I knock the Holy Spirit and God out. Now with that being said, little nigga, you lost bad. Just know that's the lesson you learn going against old dad. Just know, bitch, I will beat your whole ass if you don't shut the fuck up and get in a hole in that bag, nigga. That shit.
That's it. What? What? He just got checked on camera. He just got checked on camera. It gets real. We'll give it the thumbs up. I don't know. This one, I honestly feel like this is a solid debatable. I know who I'm gonna give the edge to, but what I'm gonna do with this one, and I'm not gonna say who won first. I'm gonna just break both of the things down. Let's start with Suave since he started first. That way I get y'all amped up. Or you can just fast forward it, obviously, probably 2-3 minutes from now, and then I'll be saying who I think won. Suave started off real slow. I didn't know that was his intro at first, so I was thrown off. As a rapper, you're not supposed to recycle, verses, so to speak. So first I thought he was recycling verses, but that's his intro. So I was like, oh, my bad, that's my fault. So then, he didn't lose no points for that. I'm just saying, I was a little thrown off by it because I heard that in his other battles, but that's his intro. Started off slow. But then he started picking up. He had a lot of crowd reaction. That's one thing Suave had that Jenezyz didn't really have any of. Like, nobody reacted. And now I understand why, because I guess Jenezyz was like that newcomer, or this wasn't his homeland. I don't know. He just didn't have nobody there to really support him. Quick side note, Jenezyz or any other rapper, if you go to a venue, especially if it's a small room, bring 2 or 3 guys and let them know, hype up everything. Don't overhype it. Let me rap, but give some reaction. Just like, for instance, and I'm sorry to go off, I know I didn't give y'all a verdict, but just like with Dot, if you watch a Dot battle, Dot has a hype man. And I think we don't realize that, but Dot has an official, legitimate hype man. And the hype man kind of over pushes his bars and adds that entertainment value. It kind of gets you intrigued. Of course, we all know by now that Jig is up with Dot. He got to actually start writing or whatever. He's not really writing that. All he do is reach, which is true. But that hype man makes his bars so powerful. I forgot what he said. Oh, tell him what else. Tell him what else, or something like that. He say something like that. But he hypes him up. You bring some people, if you got to bring 2 people with you, and hype your stuff up just a little bit. Not to say you need the hype or the gas, but it does make the bars land better when the crowd overreacts. so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So you want to have that. When people laugh, it's contagious. Everybody laughs. It makes the bar that much harder, so to speak. So just sign up. Okay, back into it. Suave stumbled about 4 to 6 times. I didn't start counting to about the 4th. Because I didn't, I thought he was just only going to stumble, once or twice. But he kept, was just doing the little stumbles or, messing up and stuff. I think he stopped like what Jenezyz did. Jenezyz stopped and he lost it. It was gone. Someone in the crowd had to help him. Dalmatians, run it back. And it shows the difference between a vet and somebody in this, because if you watch a vet, any vet, you will see it, but they do it so clean you didn't realize he just choked. Oh, he ran it back, so to speak, and he made it look like, I'm just running it back for y'all. I know y'all like that, but in reality, he might need it to jog his memory. So that's something Jenezyz could pick up on, or just any battle rapper. Jenezyz had that big pause, and then it looked like he was finna pause again. So he did kind of have two big ones. I gotta give the edge. To Jenezyz, and I'll tell you why. Suave did have some stuff, but we can honestly say fairly, it was a little overgassed. The crowd was feeling it because it was funny bars. He was clowning on him, which is funny, but it wasn't punches compared to what Jenezyz was doing. He had the flow, he had schemes, he had the look. It was witty. I try not to really say wordplay. I just say witty, so to speak. Even before he choked, I felt like he needed a little more before he choked, which he did deliver after he, that happened. But when that happened, and then the dude thing happened, it almost sucked the energy out of the room, because it was almost like, like these dudes finna fight. Because how someone in the crowd go get disrespectful with an entertainer? He's there to entertain you. I get it, that's your man's, and maybe, the side thing or whatever, as far as streets, or, where you live at, I get it, beef and whatever, but it was still, you at a battle rap. This is why we battle rap, so we don't have to fight and kill each other. You say whatever you need to say in the room, you hug it out, dap it out, and go your separate ways. That's the point of battle rap, so no one dies. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like he did pull away from Jenezyz momentum and stuff. So when that happened, his second half after that Dalmatians, nothing really lands, so to speak. But that's not his fault. So that's why I'm not gonna fault him in this, so to speak. Again, like I said, Suave was real spotty. He started slow, but then he started cooking. But then even at the end, towards the end, he started fumbling again. So Suave only had like that brief moment of glory, where that Jenezyz's whole intro was, was like yoga flames until he just kind of tumbled down the cliff. But after that, it's like the whole, because of the energy, and that's why he had to. Just why Jenezyz checked him, the dude at the end or whatever. Hope everything okay with those guys. But that's what happened when trolling in real life goes wrong or whatever. Maybe he was drunk or high, I don't know, but he got checked on camera. But I don't think nothing less than a man. That has nothing to do with battle rap. Whatever, we go push that to the side. I gave the edge to Jenezyz, and it's only a light edge because it's so much other stuff involved, to the point if you give it to Suave, I don't blame you. So if you feel like Suave made you laugh and he gave you more of a feel that he won, I can't blame you in this one. I wouldn't even debate it, because I'm like, because it's so sketchy. But I personally gave it to Jenezyz because of that moment of yoga. When he had that momentum going and that yoga flames, it was fire. Like it was almost a body, so to speak. And then also, it was me and the Jenezyz in early. I don't know if that round was shorter. It seemed short compared to Suave round. So my bad, y'all. I've been talking for a while. I think this ended at 11, and I've been talking for 6 minutes. My apologies. So I'll just say this now one more time. I gave it to Jenezyz, slight edge. It is debatable. Wouldn't be mad if you edge it to. No. I gave it to Jenezyz. I don't know if I just said that. I gave it to Jenezyz. Slight edge. But if you lean towards Suave, it's debatable. I wouldn't be mad. Alright, your boy Dust finna go and check out that track. I'm on description. Let off the rate, comment, subscribe. 2 fingers to the side. Dust. I don't know why I'm wasting y'all time.